ಶ್ರೀ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿಯೇ ನಮಃ, ಶ್ರೀ ಸರಸ್ವತಿಯೇ ನಮಃ, ಶ್ರೀಪಾದವಲ್ಲಭ ನೃಸಿಂಹ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ, ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರು ದತ್ತಾತ್ರೇಯಾಯ, ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಸುಮೂರ್ತಾಯ, ಸಾಯಿನಾಥಾಯ, ಮಾಣಿಕ್ಯ ಪ್ರಭವೆ, ಗಜಾನನ, ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರು ಯತೀಂದ್ರ ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರಾಯ, ಪರಮ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಅವತಾರ್ ಅವಧೂತ ಶ್ರೀ 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 ಗಣಪತಿ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದ ಶ್ರೀ ಸತುಪಾಶಿ ಮಹಾರಾಜ, ಶ್ರೀರಾಮಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ಮಹಾರಾಜ, ಶಾರದಾ ಮಾತಾಯೈ, ರಮಣ ಮಹರ್ಷಿ, ಮಹಾ ಅವತಾರ್ ಬಾಬಾಜಿ ಮಹಾರಾಜ, ಲಾಹಿರಿ ಮಹಾಶಯ, ಯುಕ್ತೇಶ್ವರಗಿರಿ, ಯೋಗಾನಂದ, ಗೌರಂಗ ನಿತಾಯಿ, ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಮಹಾಪ್ರಭು, ನಾಗಜಟ, ಜಯಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಮಾತಾ, ಜಿಲ್ಲೇಲ್ಮುಡು ಮಾತಾ, ಅನಘಾ ಸಮೇತ ಗುರುದೇವದತ್ತ ಮಹಾರಾಜ ಕಿ ಜಯ ಹೋ ಜಯ ಹೋ. ಶ್ರೀಪಾದರಾಜಂ ಶರಣಂ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ. As we all know that the soul body has got 72,000 astral nerves. And of course, there are also sub-nadis we have. And majority of times, many people, devotees would discuss about 14 nadi kendras, we call it as our central energies, which are very, very important for moving ahead or for greater consciousness or for realization of God. And especially, there are out of those 14 important nadis, 3 are very, very important, which are connected. One is the Ida, which we generally call it as Chandra Nadi, and Pingala, which is nothing but Surya Nadi, and Sushumna, which we call it as Brahma Nadi. Now, the 7 chakras, Mooladhara, or base chakra, or earth chakra, located in the base of the spine, it is blocked by fear, and it is known for survivability. For instance, every one of us know that many a times, if properly the devotee is not performing well in his sadhana, or normal human being is or will be every time encounter with turmoils. We call it as a fear complex, and not knowing self, and every time it is blocked by fear, some or the other kind of fear. For example, the moment when he comes out, he is thinking about the office matters. He is very much fear about it. For instance, he is rushing to school to drop his or her child in the school. Is worried about the children or the child's performance, or about his report card or his or her performance. So fear complexities are being engaged. So what we have to do to clean that Mooladhara chakra? So avatar Shri 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 Ganapati Sachidananda, or even including Swami Yogananda Maharaj, or Yukteswar Giri Maharaj, or Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaj, especially Avatar Shri 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 Ganapati Sachidananda or Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaj used to stress upon the bhajan activity as a sadhana process. And very evidently it was said that one who wanted to escape from the grip of fear should practice Nama Guna Sankirtana. It is nothing but trying to devote ourselves to God in praising the Lord. So this is one clear-cut example, or I would say that it is one of the clear-cut techniques for stimulating Mooladhara chakra, which was being encountered by many devotees, and it has been in practice for many devotees, and successfully they could do it, because the 72,000 astral nerves will get energized the moment when one chants or sings with pure devotion in praising the Lord. Comes the 2nd chakra, Varuna chakra. Of course, we all know that it deals with pleasure, and it is blocked by guilt. Now, generally, human beings have a tendency, one or the way, as Yukteswar Giri Maharaj says, Everyone's past is dark. Um, Everyone has some or the other way of patches in life, which we have never expected it. It has been encountered by the virtue or sometimes by accident. Whatever it is, there are so many guilts. Every time we feel in some other way very guilty. Now, for instance, for example, one purchased a 1500 2000 rupees shirt, and he gets into a party room and he saw a 3000 5000 shirt. The other person who is wearing it, he feels very guilty about that he himself is very lowering by not wearing a 5000 shirt. I'm talking about a simple example which matters a lot, the guilt. For example, look at someone who is driving in a two-wheeler and looks at a four-wheeler, he feels guilt about it. For example, he was or she was being exploited to the core by the environment, by the friends, or by the parents, which he or she was never expecting it in their lifetime. They all become guilt blocks. So these blocks, this guilt has to be erased, and that is the answer to cleaning the Varuna Chakra, Swadhisthana. For that, what we have to do? Very simple. Accept the reality. Whatever happens is for goodness. If we can think about that, keeping ego aside, the guilt is almost removed. We shouldn't feel guilt about anything because we have been blessed and we are destined to the happenings of the cosmic energy, the God.